At first glance, it's easy to see that Spur, Texas has probably seen better days. But it seems word has gotten out, and there's something about this tiny West Texas town that folks are starting to take notice.
I grew up in the Bronx, but I was lucky enough to go every summer up to farmland. So I knew as of 5 years old that I loved a small town.
It was in downtown Spur on a Saturday night when we first met New York native Denise Rosner.
So now here you are in Spur, Texas.
Yes.
Population
1,000 maybe? No, it's not even.
Not even 1,000.
And what was your tie to this town? What brought you here?
Family?
Nobody. I know absolutely nobody. It was.
What?
I know.
What'd you do? Throw a dart at a map? How did you end up in Spur, Texas?
As everybody I know, my family, everybody wants to know, how could you do that at your age? Pick up and go somewhere where you know absolutely nobody. Spur has something that no place in America has.
On any given corner, on any given lot in Spur, tiny houses are popping up. From 500 square feet down to even 86 square feet, and every tiny design between. Now, these aren't vacation homes, but full-time residential structures, and believe it or not, Spur is the only place in America you can do this.
This is your tiny house.
My tiny house. This is my land, all my land, my cows.
And
I call them my
view?
cows, my view. Come on in. Here it is.
Wow.
Living room,
Oh.
TV, kitchen, my kitchen. I have everything I need right here. Bedroom. I got my washer and dryer in here.
You have a washer and dryer in here?
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah.
You've got all the modern conveniences.
I have everything I need. I have everything I need. And
There's
what I
the
did-
key.
That's the key.
Everything you need.
The square footage on this is 384 square feet. It's 16 by 24, 384 square feet.
Carol Hefner is building her dream home, just one of dozens going up all over town.
I came from California and I moved here to build a tiny house. The great thing about Spur, the internet is better here than it was when I was living in Silicon Valley.
This is what 400 square feet looks like.
Oh.
400 square feet.
400 square feet. This is the mistress suite.
The mistress suite.
Not the master suite, the mistress suite.
Yes.
Kate Martis didn't have to come as far to follow her dream. She came to Spur from Muleshoe, Texas, only a few hours away.
So, you're happy with all this?
It's the best decision I ever made. There's just something about it, Bob, waking up one day and realizing that you're not happy doing what you're doing and making a decision. It's a change of mind. And you search for it, you find it, then you live it.
And what do you have now?
I have freedom and peace.
I want you to meet these guys.
Yeah.
Hello, men.
Hi, guys.
So listen, this is Steve. He just bought property here. He's
Steve?
ordering his house and he's moving in soon.
Hi.
This is Dave Alsbury. He's the one who came
Nice
up
to
with the
meet you.
whole
Nice to meet
idea
you.
of the tiny house movement here in Spur. And this is Danny Schellenberg. This is his
meet you.
piece of land, and he's going to be building a tiny house pocket.
A pocket?
A pocket.
Of tiny houses.
A neighborhood of tiny houses.
How many tiny houses could you get into this area here?
About 30. Spur is the first place in America to pass tiny house ordinances to allow tiny houses on fixed foundation and on wheels into Spur, Texas.
This little town in West Texas is the
Yes.
first in America to do that.
Yes.
We passed a city council resolution that said we really don't care what size your house is as long as it's well designed, you connect to the utilities, you move in, you're neighborly, hey, come on down. And so the tiny house movement across the country responded.
What do you think this is going to do for Spur?
It's going to rejuvenate the town. The town is a great town.
I knew at one point in time, one town in America was going to open their eyes and say, we get it, let's go. And Spur is the first place to do that. If you want a simpler life, an easier life, this is it.
And, you know, they say that when the pioneers of West Texas first came here, there weren't any trees up here on the high prairie. So the house that you lived in was constrained to the size that you could build it out of the wagon lumber that you had, all right? So tiny houses are nothing new in West Texas.
I came here to build a tiny house. I didn't know how much I would love Spur.
What kind of person you have to be able to move to a town like this into a house like that?
A pioneer.
A pioneer.
That's what we call ourselves, pioneers.
Tiny house pioneers.
Tiny house pioneers.
As the first tiny house-friendly town in America, those who seek a simpler existence, a simpler lifestyle, are discovering they can live small here in Spur, and with fewer possessions, and in a way, have more than they could ever imagine.
You, Kay, Carol, what have y'all really found?
We found peace. We found our dreams coming true. And we have each other. We have the tiny house community. It's just heaven.